Rana Basharat Ali Khan slams Israel's displacement of 100,000 civilians and destruction of Gaza's last cancer hospital. Amid looming famine, Rana Basharat Ali Khan, chairman of the international human rights movement, has issued a powerful condemnation of the escalating humanitarian catastrophe unfolding in Gaza. In a statement released today, Khan decried the recent intensification of Israeli military operations, which have led to mass displacement, targeted attacks on medical facilities, and a deepening famine crisis. The deliberate targeting of hospitals and the enforced starvation of civilians are not only grave violations of international law but also affronts to our shared humanity, Khan stated. The international community must act decisively to halt these atrocities and uphold the principles of human rights and dignity. Mass displacement amid ongoing conflict. Recent reports indicate that Israeli forces have issued new evacuation orders affecting approximately 100,000 residents across multiple neighborhoods in Deir al-Balah, Khan Yunis, and northern Gaza. These orders have compounded the already dire situation, with over 70% of the Gaza Strip now designated as evacuation zones or militarized areas, severely restricting civilian movement and access to essential services. Attacks on medical facilities. On May 13, Israeli airstrikes targeted the European Gaza hospital in Khan Yunis, resulting in at least 6 deaths and rendering the facility non-operational. This hospital was Gaza's last center offering vital neurosurgery, cardiac, and cancer treatments. The World Health Organization condemned the attack, emphasizing that hospitals must never be militarized or targeted. Famine and humanitarian blockade. The humanitarian situation in Gaza has reached critical levels. A full blockade in place since March 2 has prevented the entry of food, medicine, and other life-saving supplies. The UN reports that approximately 500,000 people are facing starvation, with community kitchens slashing meal distributions from 1 million to just 249,000 per day. Despite over 9,000 truckloads of aid standing by, the blockade continues to choke relief operations. International human rights movements call to action under Khan's leadership. The IHRM urges the global community to demand an immediate cessation of hostilities and the lifting of the blockade to allow humanitarian aid to reach those in need. Ensure the protection of medical facilities and personnel in accordance with international humanitarian law. Hold accountable those responsible for violations of human rights and international law. The situation in Gaza is a test of our collective conscience, Khan asserted. We must not remain silent in the face of such suffering. The time to act is now. The international human rights movement continues to monitor the situation closely and stands in solidarity with the people of Gaza, advocating for peace, justice, and the protection of human rights worldwide.